This is Billy. On this video, I will show you how I built my log cabin. I built this cabin myself in 2007. Well, and I built it with only hand tools. It took me 63 days. First of all, this is my land. Well, my great-grandfather was living on this land, which is about 1 mile long. Why did I build my cabin right here? Answer this question on this video. You've got to watch it. Second, the logs. Well, I really wanted to do it the traditional ways with 2 mensa and an axe. That's it. So it took me about 2 weeks to cut my logs. I needed around 44 logs. As soon as I cut them off, I hewn them with a hewn axe. Oh man, that was a lot of work, you know. Whoo! Oh. Well, but you know, it took me for a 16 feet long log. It took me 45 minutes to an hour and a half. And after, I dried my logs right on the spot, just right here on the sun. I cut 4 big trees, and that were the seals. And you know, guys, if you guys want to build a cabin, I encourage you very much to purchase very nice logs and to bring that to your spot. It's way worth it, you know, because these logs, when you buy them, they're straight, they're just perfect, you know, for building. And I use mostly that was white spruce with a lot of nuts included. Okay, now let's go. I'll show you the walls. You know, I really like the way the walls are seasoned, beautiful gray. I use dovetail notch on the corner because, man, they work very well. I really love the look of the dovetail. It's beautiful, beautiful notch. Well, I was by myself, so I try how much as possible to set up the logs high up as 8 feet high. That was such a work, but man, that was fun. After the walls, I did the roof. The frame was even made of wood. So yeah, as straight as possible, but you know, it would have been better if I would have used, you know, some straight wood, you know, from the sawmill. But I just wanted to do it myself. So I hewn and I took the log I wanted to make the frame of the roof. I used plywood also, just under the shingles, just to make sure it's flat well. After the roof, I cut up the windows, 2 windows, and the door. And even this window was from the cabin my great-grandfather built back in the beginning of the 20th century. And there was big gaps, you know, between the walls. I put some cement, Portland cement, and I mix lime between. And just down below there is the recipe, the right recipe to do it. And just to hold it better, I use some chicken fences, twisting it with nails so it stayed there. You know, it's been there for 8-9 years already and it's still holding very well. So well, that worked, you know. So that was outside and inside. After the roof was done, after the logs were set up, well, that was the floor. That was the last thing I did. I'll show you inside the floor. And the floor, you know, I took some nice board. That was a red spruce, and it works pretty well here. Put a bit of oil on it. Yeah, and I spent a whole year living here. You can watch this video, guys, about my year. Yeah, it was such an experience living in the woods for a year. But now, you know, it's a place where I like to hang out, you know, to spend time with myself. And it's a place where I always find myself as home here. Of course, I had to put some insulation under the roof because it was very cold. And I was just writing and reading just beside the stove. On one side it was very hot, you know, and on the other side it was just so cold. So yeah, but with insulation it was just perfect. We live, we learn, huh? Well, this is how I built my cabin, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. And if you're new to my channel, because maybe you did not subscribe to my channel yet, well, please do, you know, because it's always a pleasure to share with you, you know, my stories, my adventures. And more you are followers, more you give me hope, you know, to keep doing my work. So, thanks for subscribing to my channel. Thanks for listening my French accent from Canada, Quebec. And see you next time, guys, for always more fun in the woods. Bye.
And now you've got to watch this video. The first one, it's how I built my trapper's cabin. It's a very good video. And the other one, it's how I built a stick and mud chimney. The only one on YouTube. Well, thanks again for watching, guys. See you next time. Bye.